Hey, welcome back to the channel. On today's episode, I'm going to be installing an LED RGB+IC, I know it's a mouthful, underglow kit for my 2025 Coleman Lantern 17B. So, if you've been looking at doing an underlighting for your travel trailer, camper, or RV, this is the video for you. Stick around and we're going to get right into it. All right, so some of the tools you'll need for today are going to be a creeper. If you have one, it's not necessary, but it does help you move underneath the RV more easily. A screwdriver or, an impact gun with a screwdriver bit, some zip ties, some snips, and the kit itself. So let's go ahead and get this unboxing done and see what we have to install today. All right, so in the unboxing, we get our power leads that are already insulated and terminated for you with a inline fuse already installed as well. Go ahead and open that up for you so you can see. We got a 5 amp inline fuse. The entire system is waterproof. The lights, you get 2 longs and 2 shorts. 2 shorts for the front, 2 shorts for the back, 2 longs for each side. They all come with mounting points on them, so these aren't just like those flimsy ones that you just 3M tape to the bottom of your trailer and then put those cheap little plastic clips over them. These ones are actually in metal tracks, completely sealed and waterproof with actual mounting holes to mount them to the frame of your travel trailer or vehicle. Again, you get your decal pack, you get 2 different style remotes, you get your instruction manual, and you get all the hardware, including the self-tapping screws to be able to install this into your camper. They also include the zip ties. You got your control module, and every single one of these connectors are waterproof as well as thread locked tight, so you actually have to screw on the other side, so they can't just be pulled apart like some of the other cheaper variations of this kit. Again, this is MICTUNING, and they make a wonderful kit. I think this one's going to work out very well, so let's go ahead and get started on the install. Alright, first thing I want to do is check my length on my positive and negative. So we are going to be able to go here, here. So I'm going to want to probably put this module right here for now. I'm just going to temporarily put it in place. With that double-sided tape. That way I can start mocking up where I want things to go. Now, let's get these power and ground wires out of the way. You are not going to hook these up yet, because now we need to start mapping out where our lights are going to go. It looks like for the front, we're going to want to be on the outer 2 portions of the front. Let's get some measurements going. So when they come connected already for you to be able to install them. So this is the width between the 2 that you are going to be able to use. So you want to make sure wherever you mount this, you are able. Let's go ahead and disconnect these long ones for now. Now, as with any installation, everybody's is going to be probably slightly different. So make sure you check yours out before you start to install. Get a plan together. See what will work for your instance and what will not work for yours as well. I want to make sure that I'm running these not over top of any other wires, not in the way of anything else as well. And I like where that's at, so now it's time to get these guys mounted up. So we're gonna go ahead and grab our hardware and get our first one in. All right, make sure you're clear of everything and it's where you want it. And then once you do that, go ahead and mount your bracket. All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move this up and out of the way, get my hole drilled, and then I'll bring it back. Also want to make sure that there's nothing up behind where you're drilling so you don't drill into it. Got our hole pre-drilled. Now we can go ahead and put the bracket back. Install our bracket. So now we got one left over here. This strip is good to go. Time to move on to this strip. Now you want to make sure you be careful when you're doing this not to tear up your lead line from each one. Make sure to get that out of the way. And then you're just gonna keep repeating these steps all the ways down and through the process as you go on. So I am gonna do the same thing all the ways around all the rest of the rails, and then I'll come back to you and show you the final result. Give you a close-up of what I've been talking about here. So you've got your mount there. It's a sturdy metal bracket, and then I got my other mount screw here, and lastly one there. And then all you're gonna do is connect these in a daisy chain all the way down your rails, all around the back and around that side as well. So I'm gonna finish that up, and then I'll get back to you when I'm ready to hook up power and start testing. So stay with me. All right, we got it installed. Let's go ahead and test before we wrap everything up. That's a pretty cool mode. That's called chasing mode. It wraps all the way around the trailer and just keeps running and chasing itself around. Yeah, everything turned out great. Everything is nice and secure and up underneath the frame. Again, this works for any instance you want it to. That can be cars, trailers, golf carts, anything you want it to be like. Just to give you a quick overview. So I haven't wrapped anything up yet, obviously, but I do have my positive attached to my positive side of the bus bar, negative attached to the negative side of the bus bar. If you do not have a bus bar, you can always utilize your frame as a ground and your positive terminals underneath this section here on your camper, or you can use your stock battery as well. So everything seems to be working great. I'm gonna go ahead and watch this thing run around for a little bit because it's pretty cool, and then I'm gonna wrap up these wires and do a final overview, and then I'll come back later tonight and see what it looks like not in the 100-degree bright sun of Florida. All right, we are finished up with the install. Everything is tidied up and complete. We've got our positive and negative on the bus bars. We've got our LED strips on the front of the trailer, down the side of the trailer, also down that side of the trailer. Get you a better view. Down this side of the trailer, as well as down the rear of the trailer. So everything is installed, turned out great. I really enjoy this product, much better than my last LED strip, which one, due to the limitation of the wiring. I couldn't get all the way around the camper, and 2, it did not have the metal brackets where the LED is inserted. It was just the double-sided tape with these plastic holder grommets that you could screw over top of it to make sure that when the tape got hot or anything, it didn't fall off, which wasn't as ideal as I liked it to be. So yeah, I really enjoy this kit. Again, you get those metal brackets that screw in. They're low profile. You can't see them from anywhere other than underneath the camper. And the way they designed the wiring was perfect. I mean, it worked out perfectly. So this would work with pretty much any truck, car, trailer, camper, whatever you want to use it on, really, golf carts. But overall, I'm super happy with the product. And again, now that everything's cleaned up, I'm gonna wait till nighttime, and then I'll be back with you to show you what it looks like during the nighttime. Stick around.